guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're happy, hope you're healthy. Today we are talking about what is the worst advice you could receive about your juice business. Before we dive in to today's topic of conversation, if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know who I am, and you don't know what we do, for the past decade and a little bit more, myself and my agency has had the pleasure of helping people like yourself launch and scale juice bar concepts, acai bowl businesses, smoothie bar businesses, and all health, food, service related businesses. So all the information we're giving you here comes from experience. Also, if you guys have been watching the videos and you guys have been liking them, now's an invitation to press the like button. This exposes the content to more people, so together we can really empower one another to make the world healthier. As you guys know, and if you guys have been watching the channel, a lot of times the videos that I make are inspired by real life scenarios that I'm having an experience with our clients, things that are coming up as patterns. And recently I've observed something that I feel like it's really important to bring up as it relates to advice. Now know that you as an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, you're going to have so many people telling you how to run your business, what you should do for your menu, what you should do for your logo, what you should do for how you structure the business and where you should find a location. Everybody's got everything to say about how you need to run your business. Now, that being said, it's important to realize that oftentimes the people around you are well-meaning, right? They have the right intention. They want to help. It's not because anybody has any ill intentions. They all want to support you. But there's a problem. And the problem is that you're oftentimes getting advice from people who don't have the experience. They don't have the know-how. They don't have the knowledge. And so I often say in life that if you want to get financial advice from someone, get advice from someone who's financially successful, right? You don't want to be working with a financial planner who may know a lot, but if you're doing better than they are financially, maybe you should be giving them advice. And the same thing goes for health. Don't take health advice from someone who's not healthy, because clearly they're either not living what they know or they may not actually know what they're talking about. So it's really important with all of this going on that you receive information from people who have experience, who know what they're talking about. And once again, I want to say that the people around you, your family, your fiance, your kids, your wife, your husband, all well-meaning and they want to support you. But sometimes there is a short-sightedness or a lack of experience that doesn't allow the people in your immediate circle to really give you context. I'll just give you a couple examples. One, recently, I've been speaking to someone and they mentioned to me that their family had a perspective on how they should run their business. And they said, well, because of that, this is the direction I'm going to go. And I said, okay, well, maybe your family does have experience and maybe they do know what they're talking about, but you also want to not let the relationship to the people around you have too much influence on the decisions that you make. I'm not saying be closed off to the people around you because, like I said, they may have something that's valuable to you. I'm personally a fan of listening to everyone and considering all things, but also really contextualizing the source of the information. That's very, very important. Transversely, I remember being in a situation once when I was going to start my juice truck business, which a lot of you may or may not know, but I started my juice company with a juice truck. And I went and wanted to have quick conversations with other food truck owners. And a lot of them told me, hey, you got to be aware of this, you got to watch that, this is going to be really hard for you, just be aware. And they were kind of wanting to instill a lot of caution, but mature perspectives. And for me, in my immaturity at that time, I thought, oh, these people, they don't know, I'm going to be different. They don't know what they're talking about. But in hindsight, after having the experience, I came to learn that they were 100% correct. Same thing goes. I had another friend who came to me starting a food truck, and we were just having a conversation, and I told him, hey, be aware of this, this, and this. And he went and did it and came back and he said, Andrew, I was really humbled because I spoke to other people like yourself, and I thought that a lot of people were just trying to discourage me from getting into the business because they didn't want more competition. But I came to realize they were actually telling me the truth. And so, yes, you always want to be aware of what your source of information is and know that not everybody's trying to deter you or give you certain advice that maybe you don't want to hear because they have ill intentions. Maybe it's just because they are being truthful with you. And sometimes we have the bias towards some people and not towards other people, or towards people telling us things that are nice that we want to hear, and not towards other people who might tell us things that we don't want to hear. And so you have to really understand how you receive advice. So what's the worst piece of advice? There's not one thing. To me, this video is really about understanding that getting advice from people who don't have experience is not something you should totally close yourself off from, but oftentimes it's the worst advice you're going to get. The best advice you're going to get is from people who have been there and who have done it, who have walked the path ahead and can tell you this is the things that you need to watch out for. These are the roadblocks. So just my invitation to you, and if you take anything away from this video, is really be clear inside of yourself of how you are listening to other people, and be conscious of your own internal decisions to listen to people and not listen to other people when it comes to hearing advice, because maybe you have a personal relationship with someone and you think just because you have that personal relationship that what they're telling you actually makes more sense. Those two things are not related, right? And just because you don't know someone and you don't have a personal relationship with them doesn't mean that everything they're telling you is not true. It also doesn't mean it's true, but just understand the information that you're getting and where you're getting it from. So that's the video, and that's the message for today. I hope this has been valuable to you and hope it opens your mind a little bit. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have experiences around this, what are some things that people that are close to you or people that you've come into and encountered have told you about your business that maybe you didn't really agree with or that you questioned? Put it in the comment box below. Press the like button if you haven't done it yet. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. And also push the notification bell so you get alerted anytime we release new content. And then lastly, follow us on Instagram at StartAJuiceBar. We release content there every day. You can also direct message me there if you decide and you're more of a fan of Instagram. And then also, we have a full spectrum agency, so if you want to have us support you with everything from wherever you are now to actually helping you get open and training your staff and all of that, email me personally at andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. Then listen to our podcast. If you're a podcast fan and listener, we have a podcast at the Juice Bar Experts on iTunes and on Spotify. And so until the next time, hope you guys are doing well. Wishing you guys a lot of success, and I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the content. If you're in a place where you are really inspired to start your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what the next steps are, for you, we've created a free ebook, The 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Business from Scratch. This is going to give you an overview of everything that you need to do from just having a concept all the way to launching your business. Beyond that, if you're inspired to go even deeper, we've created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint, that is going to go into great detail into every single area of launching a successful juice business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you'll find a lot of value out of them. As always, wishing you guys a lot of success, and I'll see you at the next video.